I'm live. Come on over to the live. Sorry I lost you. We're just going to do this a different way. That's all we're going to do. I hope you make it here. Hello, hello. All right. While we're doing that, I'm going to figure this out. Hey, thanks, Grandpa. Thank you. Yeah, right? I'm starting to really not like using a device, even though it really provides for more mobility, and this happens all the time. Hey, thank you. So the only thing I have to be careful of, I just got my laptop back. The only thing I have to be careful of is not getting grease on it. So I need to find something to help elevate you so you can see the frying process. Wine boxes will do just fine. I don't drink expensive wine. No need to. It doesn't stick around my house very long anyway. Yeah, go ahead and thumbs up also. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. I gotta rearrange some stuff. Hey, 26 minutes, 5 hours. You guys, thank you for coming back. My hope is that you'll stay at least for 20 minutes. I know that's asking a lot, but stay for 20 minutes because it helps YouTube give me more time. So let's put you up on a pedestal. Could you get drunk on stuff? Iron Dog, I'm sure. I have no question about that. Homemade. Oh, good. Hey, that's pretty good, isn't it? You can see everything. All right, let's do this. The only thing I want to do, I want to put a cover over my keyboard because I just don't want any grease to get in there. All right, that should help. Hey, whoever came back, who's here? Bee Lady back, yippee, thanks. Yep, I'm just gonna use my laptop, at least today. I think that it's too heavy of a traffic time. Is Stella? Okay, she's laying down. I don't have to worry about her. Let's get some bacon in here. Bacon! Bacon! I'll use the rest of it. Bacon. 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 Yes. Bacon. We'll watch that fry in a minute. Ooh, let's do this. Well, this is kind of cool. It's up on the two boxes of wine, and this is kind of comfortable, I think. I think this is a little too bright, but this isn't bad, is it? This is much better. 2 quarts, 100% juice, fruit juice, 2 cups of sugar. Oh, you know what? There was some other grandpa, not our grandpa in here. Patricia Sprinkles, thank you for coming in. Some other grandpa I used to watch, but then I stopped watching him because he was not allowed to see his grandchildren for some reason. Anyway, he used to do lots of wine like that. John Keane, hello. Where's John Keane? Ozarks John Keane. I'm just watching the fun. Yeah, well, hopefully it is fun. Hopefully it is fun because we were buffering. I just switched to my laptop. So, you guys. Bacon. It's looking good. I'll show you. Look at this. This isn't bad at all. Yeah? So I should probably turn that down and get working so it doesn't burn on one side, and get working on the salad. So Troy and I are trying to get, I'm a meatosaurus. Like I eat, if I could just eat meat, that's what I do. But we know it's bad for me. You know, it's just, it really isn't good. I usually just eat protein and salad, but Troy can no longer eat heavy doses of meat. He's got to have more vegetables. Not that we weren't eating vegetables, but meat protein is making him very uncomfortable. So, Queen Diana, thank you for coming back. Alyssa, you too. Iron Dog, if we are looking at it, it ain't. If we are looking at it, it ain't cooking. Okay. Who is Too Muchy? Too Muchy. Oh, Too Muchy. Hello. Hello. Is it Too Muchy or Too Muchy? Anyway, yeah, so we're doing a dietary change a little bit. Now I'm cooking 5 pork chops, but we'll probably both only eat 1 thin one apiece. And then we'll have a ton of salad, and I will take most of the meat out of the cabbage and onions so that we get the flavor. And bacon! Yes, Grandpa. So we get the flavor, and Troy is, it's better for Troy. So like for every dish now, we're doing less meat and adding 1 more vegetable. So our usual diet is some sort of, well, today we're going pork, but our usual diet is some sort of protein, about 4 to 6 ounces, and a salad and maybe some wild rice or some starch. Texas made food, how are you? Good to see you. We're doing pork chops. Yes. We are doing fried pork chops, the Palman way, kicking it with Karen way. It's gluten-free. If you didn't know, you guys, when you saw me dredge the pork chops, I was using, I just want you to know I'm here. I find if I put my hand in front of the screen as I'm walking away and I keep it there, people stay focused. So I'm using this. This is my favorite gluten-free flour. I can't tell that it's not wheat. And if you are looking to replace a wheat flour, this is honest to God the best stuff. It's better than Bob's Red Mill. It's better than a whole bunch of other stuff. You are welcome, Elizabeth. Who's Elizabeth? Oh, must be the bee lady. Come on. Hey, good to see you. All right. So let's get working on. See, I'm here. I'm here. Let's get working on our salad. Yeah, let's get working on our salad. So I need to put this back here. See, you guys, it's a little bit more difficult with the laptop when you're trying to cook and get angles, but I think I'm figuring this out. It just makes me move around a lot, and it's not as easy. Stella is coming back. Let's get a Stella sighting. Stella, please, when you come in this time, honey, can you stay inside this time? Come on. There you go. Can you stay inside this time? I will give you a biscuit, and then I want you to go away. Okay? I love you dearly. But it takes a lot away from my live stream. Not that you're not important. Who is the most important puppy in the world? Come here. Now you're being camera shy. Come here. Okay, good puppy. You get 1 biscuit. You get 2 biscuits. Do you get 3 biscuits? How about? Good dog. Okay, now go away. Go away. Go away. Oh, I love my puppy. Okay, go away. Go find Troy. Go find Troy. Go find Troy. Yes. Good. Good. Go find Troy. Go on. Okay. I taught her a long time ago to go find Troy. which means one, go away from me, but two, she goes and finds Troy. Like if I don't know where Troy is in the house, I'll say, go find Troy. And she's off and at him. She has a purpose. Besides being cute, she has a purpose. Okay. Good. See, this is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, oh, you guys, if you want to, go ahead and share out the live. I'd really appreciate that. I'd really, really appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to use up the rest of the salad. I'm going to get rid of a couple brown leaves. You know, there's really nothing wrong with the brown leaves except for Troy doesn't like to eat it. Okay, so I'm going to use a baby arugula and spinach salad. I don't necessarily like to cut salad, so sometimes I buy it. So all American grandpas here. Yes. Hallelujah. We can start the party. So sometimes I'll buy stuff like this. And I don't always buy organic. I buy what I can afford at the time, depending on our budget for the week. Sometimes with I think I've told you all this before. My student loans went up $200 a month starting in March. So our budget had to adjust around that. So I don't always buy organic, but I do the best I can. Are you talking about my student loans? Yeah. The way the Trump administration reformulated the student loan payments, the Department of Education decided that as a teacher, I should be able to pay $200 more, making my loan payment at $1,100. Now, you need to remember that I am Dr. Karen Paulman. And so what happened was I bundled my master's degree with my doctorate degree. And eventually, this is my fault. Part of it is my fault. Eventually, the interest was probably a third of my loan cost. So, oh my God, what? Yes, it's hot and humid down here. Yes, Texas, I'm sure it is. This is the only time I like being in Minnesota, even though we got the wildfires and my nose is running. I need to make this salad. Gosh, I'll just talk forever. I'll just say this. This is the only time I like to be in Minnesota. It is 1 month, 2 months out of the year. And actually it's 2 weeks in spring and the month of October. Besides that, we have nothing but the worst mosquitoes on earth. In the summertime, we have 195 to 105 and 80 dew points of 80 degree or 80. So high humidity. And then in the summertime, it's 33, or wintertime, it's 33 below zero. So can you tell them you can't pay that? B-lady, they don't care. They will take my house. Actually, they can't take my house, but they would if they could. So I pay and we adjust our budget. So, all right, let's get working on this. I'm going to stop talking for a second. I don't want to waste this, so I'm not going to waste it. Oh boy, the nose is starting. I need to flip this bacon. Yes, I'm using my fingers. Ooh, that was hot. Okay, I need a salad bowl. This is Fiesta ware from the 1940s. I inherited it from Troy's grandma. And the thing I immediately did was break it. But what is this? Gorilla Glue works really well. Okay. This is just going to be a really simple salad. Cut up the rest of this. Okay. Oops, I don't need the core. I have no garbage bowl. Garbage bowl. And then who's here? Who's here? How many do I have here? Oh, 17. You guys, there's only 4 thumbs up when we have 17 people. I'm not going to beg for it, so I'll just ask you politely if you are so inclined. I don't like these lids. Okay. So this says it's triple washed. I'm going to go with that, even though, you know, I've heard celebrity chefs say don't do that. I don't want to take the time today, so there we go. So that's the easy part of it. That's the easy part of it. Oh, you still can't see it. Oh, well. Okay. I'm going to put this away. And my wasteful methods of doing tomatoes, where I cut out the good stuff because I don't like the squish. Don't like the squish. 19 people in the house, 17 thumbs up. You guys are doing great. Thank you for coming through. I really appreciate it. So this is the best part for you. And as a health nut, I should want to eat it, but it's squishy. And I don't like squishy food. So there we go. I just get rid of it. And I'm not going to cut it into, I'm not going to dice it. I'm just going to cut it into strips and then have those strips. Nose is running. So the pork chops, how long have they been sitting? About probably a half hour. They're going to have a really good crust on them. You guys, I am prepared for the inevitable. If you come into my live streams, you know it's always allergy season in my house. Who's here? Dante Cool Cat. Hey, I found you today, right? We found each other. All right. So I am going to use about that much of an English cucumber. This is an English cucumber that I got. It's organic, and I got it through Imperfect Produce. The only thing that was wrong with it, is that it had, I'll show you. I'll show you what it looked like. Part of the cucumber was cut like that, and they called it imperfect. Well, they were going to throw it out. The more, the better. That one's for me. There we go. Oh, that's good. Sometimes when you get organic food, it tastes so different and so much better, but you gotta make sure you eat it like sooner than later. This is a carrot from Imperfect Produce. What is wrong with this carrot? It's bent. It's bent. That's what's wrong with it. Do you believe that? Craziness. John Harris, thank you. Who is Carl here? Who's Carl? Is that Grandpa? Grandpa, are you Carl? Not all American Grandpa. I don't know who Carl is. Everybody talks about Carl. That must be Grandpa. Yes, Dante Cool Cat is cool. Happy vlogs, John Harris. Okay. So, like I was saying, the only thing that was wrong with this carrot is that it was bent. And that's, I mean, if you guys haven't seen Imperfect Produce, I would go ahead and see if you're interested. This carrot, if that's what a carrot is supposed to taste like, sweet and carroty, it tastes like a carrot. I guess that's what a carrot is supposed to taste like. Oh my goodness. Sort of like shopping at Bent store for appliance. You know? Anyway, I think I want some green onion in this. Should we check out I need to turn up this bacon because it's taken too long. But I am rendering all the fat, and that's good. Oh, maybe I don't have green onion. I thought I had green onion. Oh, well, I have parsnip. I want parsnip. I think I have too much in my refrigerator because I just found another open container. All right, so I guess I'm not a fan of white onion in salads, but I guess we'll do that. Troy is a fan of onions, so take that end off. And I'm going super thin on this. As thin as I possibly can. And we won't need that much because I think that's enough. Ooh, that's nice and thin. I did good. Whoa. Oh, I gotta stop. 4 more. That's 8. 4 more days with students. 4. Bacon. 4 more days with students. 4 more days with students. Whew. Did I find out who Carl was? Somebody want to let me. There's All American Grandpa. He's not Carl, unless he's Carl. And then there's Grandpa. Do you know how the bakery uses shortening to make those whipped frostings? Okay. Oh, that's going to be plenty of. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. That's going to be plenty of onion. So right now the salad is layered, right? Because I put everything on top. So what we're going to have to do is just mix it around and make sure that the cucumber doesn't all fall to the bottom. That is a root. Okay. And to that, a few pumpkin seeds. There we go. My hubby should adore this. It's got everything he loves. Yes, okay, so that's that. I think it's time for us to pull the bacon out and put the, well, the bacon isn't exactly, I can get the cabbage in there at least. Okay, putting this aside. That can go right on the table. Now. Like I said, you guys, it's a lot of organization when you're doing it from your laptop. But at least we're not buffering. This is just to hold the laptop, guys. Okay. All right. I will probably put, oh, yes. Okay. So I'm going to take this out and put the onions in and then the cabbage in on top of that. And then I'm going to get this cooked up a little bit more. And I will sprinkle that over the top. So let's get that out of there. And yes, I'm using my fingers. But do not do this at home. I have asbestos fingers, so this does not hurt me. Yeah, you want some of that? I certainly do, but we're not eating it right now. Oh, that wasn't the sizzle I was hoping for. Just don't want my, yeah. Okay, let me see if I can see the chat. Grandpa's farm rides again. It's not letting me respond from my computer. What do you mean? All American Grandpa, I didn't, maybe she did. Oh. Do we know who, I keep asking this, who is Carl? So the bacon is not fried super crispy. Not yet. Not yet. I just wanted I will get it there and then I'll use it as a garnish. All right, I'm gonna use my other laptop so I can see better. Okay, YouTube, my channel. Okay. Oh, that's the old one. Is there a new one? There should be. Okay, there we go. All right, now I can, you guys, I just want to see what I can't see the comments. So, this way I can see the comments. Even, okay, I'm here, Boss Life Online. Once again, what is root? What? Oh. Okay, you guys, I don't know if people are being funny or not. I'm not going to lecture because I'm not at school, but if I think you're being a little funny, I have to do something or have somebody do something about it. Okay, so I did something about it. And I hope you're not angry, whoever you were that. Considering all she has been through, my patience is really right at that stuff. B-Lady, I think I don't know what is going on. So I'm going to let you take care of it unless, seems like there's an argument going on, and I really don't like that. Anyway, hello, people. All right, so if you were in my live on Saturday, we had some craziness going on. I'm not talking about the trolls. Those happen. But we had some stuff outside my house, which was just nuts, where a guy actually threatened somebody else's life and then sat down in the middle of the street and was obviously on meth or whatever. Anyway, I did download that video. Nothing has come of that situation yet, but I think I'm going to forward it to the police to let them know this is why I called you and no one responded. What do you think about that? Hi, small, beautiful YouTubers. Hello, Yo-Yo Biggs is in the house. Yo-Yo Biggs. Dude, there is only 4 days left of school. I never even played basketball. Can you tell? I'm a dancer. I don't play basketball. Can you make a copy and just send a clip of it? Yeah, I'll send the clips. That's what I'll do. I was scared for you guys. Well, you know what? We were too for a moment. We thought this guy is crazy enough. He probably has access to guns. And I don't live in an awful neighborhood. I live across the street from a bar, and every now and then it turns into not a war zone, but people end up punching each other out, because that's what happens when you live across from a bar. Unless, of course, you're in Edina, Minnesota. Every day I need attention, Minnesota. Unless you're in Edina. All right. I think it is time. These are browning really nice. As you can see, look at this. Da-da-da. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to throw the cabbage in, stir it up, add some everything seasoning to it. But I need to stir it up first so that the onions don't burn. Now, a good cook would have taken the onions out, but I don't care if they brown up a little bit more, and I'm going to add some vinegar to it. Okay, that's exactly what it needs. I'm going to put some seasoning on this, and then I am going to add some vinegar. Seasoning. Everything seasoning. I'm also going to add some red pepper flake. That's about a half teaspoon. And my apple cider vinegar, which has a pellicle in it. So I can use, once this is done, I can use that in there, the floaty thing, which is like a SCOBY for kombucha. I can use that to make more apple cider vinegar. Right now, I don't want it to come out, though. Oh, can I throw some over the edge? That's beautiful. Oh, gosh. That would be vinegar. All right. Good. I don't want this to go too far. So for right now, I'm going to put this aside, cover it up, and let it cook, because it's in a cast iron pan, so it will continue to cook. Move this way over here. Look at that point. Look how big I can make this point. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess that's the biggest it can go. Okay, that's a super blaster. I love it. All right, got to keep my hair away from it, though. Oh, God, that's heavy. Okay. That's a pan. Now that's a pan. This, you guys, is my favorite cast iron pan. It's 12 inches. So we got to get that hot. I'm going to add some peanut oil. That's why this is sitting here. Might need a little more than that, so I'll keep that there. And oh boy, the vinegar. Oh. Oh my God. Okay. Woo. So while that's getting hot, Some, but not bad. What's going on? All American. Yes, I love the gas stove. Oh, I love gas stoves. I would never go back to. Well, I may have to when we're in an RV. No, I could use propane. I love my stove. The only thing is, it's got these sides that curve. So if you have a small pan, sometimes they want to slide off if you haven't set it perfectly. Grandpa, do kids out of school crowd up in your area? Okay, so much going on in the chat. Love what? I'm missing it. Love the colors. That looks delicious. Yes. Okay. I used to really love walking through the malls, but now how do you know? I thought I might go on an off day. We have, so you're walking through. I don't go to malls anymore because we have the Mall of America, and nothing good happens there. Nothing good. So yeah, we had a kid. This is at the Mall of America. A kid who's miraculously survived, but some a-hole came up behind him. I think he was 5 years old. I think he was 5 years old. Came up behind him and threw him over a 3rd-story balcony. And this woman was screaming, "My baby, my baby, my baby!" He was either 3 or 5. How old was the kid that was thrown over the balcony?
He was 5.
5 years old. Random act of
3-story balcony, 5 years old.
3-story balcony, 5 years old. Random act of violence. No reason for it at all. It was craziness.
But you heard why he...
Why did he?
Well, I mean, there wasn't really a why as far as the boy, but he at first...
He'd been kicked out before, right?
He'd gone to the mall to kill an adult, and that didn't work out. And so instead of leaving, he grabbed a random child, and threw him 3 stories over the...
That's terrible. Did you hear that, you guys? He originally went to the mall to kill an adult. And then when that didn't work out, because he had been escorted out, right?
That part I don't know.
Okay. When that didn't pan out, he grabbed a child and threw him over the balcony. No, we don't have an RV yet. We will. We are planning to get into McClendon Homestead. I didn't see you in here. Welcome. We plan to get in an RV in 6 years. That's when our house is paid off and I am eligible for loan forgiveness for the rest of my loan. Eligible. Doesn't mean I'll get it. But when I'm in an RV, I'll be making much less money because I will have come close to retirement. I'm choosing to retire. Of course, I'm not retiring. Hey, we have to do imperfect produce after this.
Yes.
Okay, and all I have left to do, honey, is cook the pork chops. So you guys, all we have left to do is cook the pork chops, and then we're good to go. But
Now remove your shade and go outside with the dog.
Yeah.
Not right this second.
Okay. Well, you can actually do that because we're going to do this. Okay, so we're getting ready for the pork chops. Yeah, we'll do this right now because I need to cool off.
Oh, the window's open.
Yeah, okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. We should get a pretty good sizzle on this. And these don't take long either.
Did you run the dishwasher already?
I did.
Oh.
I ran the dishwasher. See, it's really good live to go live.
All the stuff is done.
I get everything done. Right. Okay, turn that up a little bit. I don't want it to absorb all of that.
Yeah, so,
Okay. Okay, if you guys know Wine and Dine with Jeff, what do you need me to do? Okay. Let's move. Yeah. If you guys know, yeah, that's fine. If you guys know Wine and Dine with Jeff, he will say, do not move it until it's ready to be moved. And see, it's not wanting to move. So we'll just let that sit for a minute. Ooh, that's pretty. That one's not pretty. Okay. What are you doing?
I just had to get that out there because it's too hard to open it.
Okay.
That's it. I'm gonna get a beer.
Troy's going to get a beer and go sit out on the porch and feed the puppy. It's almost time for an adult beverage. You guys are having a great conversation. Yes, that was Stella's going to eat, bee lady. She is so excited. She's always excited to eat. I want.
I'm sorry. Ask bee lady if she got the message of what software you use.
Oh, bee lady. Troy says that you were asking which software I use. Right now, I'm using for when I build videos. Right now, I'm using iMovie because it's free on my Mac. But my hope is to go to, what is that? Uncut? Last Cut?
Final Cut Pro.
Final Cut Pro, which is, it's an Apple product, and I hear it's just as easy as iMovie. I'm not satisfied with it because, I'm satisfied because I learned how to do it, but I'm not. I want more transitions. I want a whole lot more than what I'm getting. So let's look at this. Ah, perfect. Ooh, that's beautiful. All right. I'm not going to bring you any closer because I don't want any grease on my screen. But I can turn this down now. Isn't that pretty? Thanks. Hubby made our last two. Oops, let's get you out of the light. Hubby made our last two slideshows on channel with iMovie. Yeah. I like to do it that way. Is Troy a YouTube? Troy is not a YouTuber. He's not interested. He's having fun with me, and he likes watching my stuff. But no, he's not a YouTuber as of yet. You'll see on Thursday. He does the best Taco Tuesday leftover Nacho Thursday ever. He builds nachos like it's a precision art. So I did that video, and it's going to be terrific. It is terrific. It's fun. He had fun, and he got to do his big at the end. You'll see. I think you'll enjoy it too. Troy can edit and make slideshows, etc. Troy doesn't know how to use iMovie yet. He will. He can figure it out. He does all the hardware stuff with our computers, and I do all the software stuff. Hubby used to live with me, but he used to modded behind the scenes and replies to questions. Yeah, I don't think Troy wants to take the time to do that. He's got his, YouTube is my thing. He's been, hold on. We're almost there. We're almost there with that set of pork chops. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, his hobby is his guitar, and he's not going to take the time out to. He'll sit there and watch the shows with me when I'm not doing live streams, but he's not going to sit through a live stream. He's got a life. This is my life. His is guitar. So no live stream, not live. So I went off. No, he's smarter than the rest of us. No, yeah. Oh, I don't want to say that. B lady, I don't know what you're talking about then. That man ain't going nowhere after 30 years. Carter's Eat. Hey, let me show you what we did. And by the way, I think I'm done streaming with my phone because look at that. These are my fried pork chops. Finishing up. And let me move this aside so you can see. Just bring this over here. Some cabbage. And then just a salad. So that's what we're having tonight. That was the prep. I started at 6 because, and what else did that's right. What are you doing?
I have to fix the.
Okay, do you have to do it right now?
Nope. I'm gonna fix it later. It was consider
right. Lisa, you said yes, please do that recipe out of the book, right? Here it is. It's a little too warm to taste right now. It's a little too warm to hold, but it is, and I'm not gonna open it over my laptop that I just got back, but ooh, it's got some spice to it. It's got some spice. The serrano pepper in that kicked my rear end.
I forgot that was out of the book.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Good. So anyway, you guys, I got to get I got to get these. Karen, you are being rated by who? There's a whole lot of folks coming in here. Craig Durbin, Maureen Glow. Looks like, oh wait.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. My husband and I, at about 7, we end up running into each other because he's done practicing and I'm just finishing the cooking. So, go-karts and gone fishing. Small engination rate. Well, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I can help mod if you need me to. Yeah, this is so kind. This is just wonderful. I unfortunately can only go for 15 more minutes. So thank you. And make sure you do this because the more you do this, the more I know who we're in here. So I'm in awe. I'm in absolute awe. All of that. They came for dinner. Oh, all right. Well, you guys, here's where it is. Okay, I'm gonna take these out and I'm gonna put the next ones in. So they came for dinner. They came for dinner. That's great. So these are really, I'll show you, just really thin pork chops. I'm cooking 5, but Troy and I will probably only eat 2 a piece, or one a piece, sorry. And then we have enough for leftovers. And on Thursday, we have leftover Thursday. So I'm gonna get the heat up and add just a little bit more oil. This is amazing, you guys. Peanut oil, by the way. It's the only oil or some sort of, let me see what that tastes like. That's got to be. That's delicious. Okay, here we go. It's not going to sizzle as much as I want it to. Hardly. But it'll get there. Night all. See you later, Iron Dog. Thank you. Ooh, this pan is quite hot. So I do have to honor my husband's wishes, and and that is that once these are done, I will be ending this live stream. You guys are so wonderful for coming over. I really appreciate that. That makes me so happy. I just feel bad that I'm like, I have to be done at 7:30. Yeah, but keep coming in. Horses shop. I love cooking with cast iron, right? It's the best thing to cook with. They brought a Nightbot. What is a Nightbot? They brought a Nightbot. What? I don't know what's going on. Okay. So, today, what we started with was I'm just going to recap, was that I pickled some peppers. This is not a fermented pepper. And what I do on this channel is ferment things. But I got this beautiful book from one of my students. How many times have you heard this story, right? I got this beautiful book from one of my students who is graduating, Booth. I hope he sees this live stream or he sees the video tomorrow. I do have a video premiering at 7 o'clock. Now I'll be at graduation, but I don't have to be there till 7:15. So I'll be in a corner with my phone, premiering with you. So, okay. Sorry, staring at the chat. We love you. So I will be, turn that down. I'll be at graduation, but I will do the premiere with you. And I took a recipe out of this book that Lisa from Carter's Eat said, yes, please. And I went, yes, please. And we did it. So the difference, what I like about pickling as compared to, hey, the Winston family, good to see you. What I like about pickling as compared to fermentation is like, all these pickles have to do is cool, and they're done. Hold on. We need to make sure we're not burning it. And I think we are. Oh, yeah, got a little bit of brown on there. Oh, that's perfect. I wouldn't call that burnt. I call that cooked. I need to, all right. So I'm going to turn that down. So I made the recipe and it's terrific. So back to so fermentation takes 3 weeks and pickling takes 1 day. And then the other thing about that though, fermentation, you get the really good stuff from the fermentation creates probiotics. Probiotics are good for your gut. Pickling, when you boil everything together and cook it down, it kills all that stuff. So pickling is good for flavor. Fermentation is good for flavor and health. So that's what I have come to understand. I will join you, Bee Lady. Connect and don't forget. Yes, you guys. You buy the first round. You guys are just, that's great. Oh, I should cover these. Okay. I have these pork chops and I don't want them to get cold, so I'm going to put them back here. There, they'll stay warm on the oven. So we did that, and then the first thing we worked on was we took the pork chops and we seasoned them and floured them, put them aside and let them sit for a good 45 minutes. And letting them sit with the flour on there, it creates a crust so that you have the sense of a really crunchy exterior with the on the inside. After we got that sitting, then we went over and we chopped our cabbage. I'm just doing a recap of what we've done in this hour and a half. We chopped our cabbage, we chopped our onion, we had our bacon going. Which is supposed to be the garnish for our cabbage. This is an applewood smoked bacon that is uncured and so tasty. Organic and uncured. How do you have an organic pig? Oh, I don't know. So I think this pork chop is done. Oh, it just needs a little bit more color on that side. So I'll keep talking until it's done, and then I gotta go. Anyway, the other thing we talked about is that it's 4 days. 4 days. 4 days. 4. Just 4. 4 days until kids are gone. And I'm telling you, today I texted my husband and I said, I'm really angry looking at teenagers right now. I'm just like, I'm done. I'm with them 8 to 12 hours a day. I'm done. I'm with the teenagers during the school year more than their parents are. And I'm done. You can have your children back. I love them. I'm just tired of them. The teacher who loves her students. Yeah, I prefer hickory. I like hickory for some things, but applewood is my favorite. So anyway, time to send those children packing. Got choked up thinking about it. Time to send those teenagers packing. They need to go home. In some cases, oh my God, I could go on, but in some cases that's pretty sad because going home means not going home to nothing. But with a lot of the kids, going home means fun for them, and their parents go, they start like counting the seconds that their children are going back to school. I'm gonna check these pork chops. You want to check them with me? Let's see. Ah, good enough. That's finished. And this one kind of got brown on the edge, but we're good. All right, you guys. This has been truly fun, and I loved getting that raid. I'm sorry I'm not staying on any longer. That was such an honor and such a blessing, but it is time for me to honor my family and say goodbye. I need to spend some time with Stella. I need to spend some time porch sitting. Someday I'll do a video about porch sitting because we like to porch sit for 3 weeks out of the year because after that it's impossible. And then I will be back tomorrow with a video. It's called Sweet and Hot, or Beyond Sauerkraut, episode 35, Sweet and Hot Pepper Pickles. So please come through for that. I still haven't built it. I just have the video done. So tomorrow will be really interesting while I'm teaching, putting that together and hoping that it's good. And then there won't be a live stream before that because I'm going to go out for sushi with my colleagues, my English colleagues. And then we're going right over to graduation. And I will watch the live at 7 p.m. Not the live. I will watch the video with you in the premiere, and then I'm off to right? Okay. Anyway, love to you. Thank you so much. You have made my night, but my husband's going to make the rest of my night. I'm ending the stream, and I like you, love you, and live, love, and learn. Okay? Bye. Bye-bye.